Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Person I can't see yet, still.
No, you won't be able to see me. This is gonna be a silent stream. You know what? I'm even gonna mute. So you won't even hear me.
Oh, that'll
Now,
be
here I
entertaining.
am. No, we are not really here. I am finished with that one.
Okay, now I'm very familiar with that shirt. Kind of. I've
Are
never
you?
seen you wear it, but I'm familiar with the concept on it.
Yeah, I can't show the back because it might be still a spoiler for most of the people.
Oh, we got a new board around here. I see chrysalis and bamboo and cozy love.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to take them away. They are still hiding. So that's
Take it away, take it away now. Take it away, take it away, take it away now.
we have to see back somewhere. Duffy, a blush.
Cover blush on a separate layer.
This is we don't need Worko, which is hiding there. And Cozy, where's Cozy? Ah, there you are.
Bamboo.
Umu is saying. There we go.
Alright.
So,
Takeshy, I
yeah.
recommend a recap of the last arc that you read to see how much you can remember it, because you went through about 2 detours since you last read it.
Yeah, we took a little intro, and then we took a little intro of the little intro.
Uh-huh. So what do you remember?
We remember that they were stuck in space, and the doctor was not well. He was starting to remember things that happened.
Yep.
And then he got better, and they are ready to leave.
Right.
That's what happened. Off to
Based on
where?
that, do you have a prediction where they're going?
Not exactly.
Okay. Well, they also sort of like formed a new guild called the Knights of the Hourglass.
Yeah.
Because the doctor realized that because of his unlocked memories, and also from their own decisions, that exploring time and space is not his only purpose now, but includes that too. And it also trying to go to especially positive places so that Featherwing can gather more positive energy for the red crystal. But in addition to that, he realizes that the Time War also exists in this universe too. Initially to his horror, but he also realized that, wait a second, it's not quite the same in this universe. I have a chance to rewrite the story, and this time I'm going to face it my way. So he gave his crew a choice. If you continue to follow me, you may also get entangled with this war. So, do you still want to follow me? And one by one, they all said yes in their own way. It's kind of explaining why.
And before that, they were even talking about maybe leaving Mission and Infonium to grow up. That
Yeah,
was before the doctor woke up.
because she's young, she's blind, and often sickly. But the doctor had young companions before, and he actually lost some of them before. That really hurt him ever since then, and he
Yeah,
never forgot
and
that.
one thing changed ever since then. I started watching the actual Doctor Who first seasons. You know that. And now I know that it is the Doctor's fault that the Daleks are attacking the Time Lord. Because if he didn't go there, then they would be stuck in their own atrocity.
Well,
I'm not too
but with the
far in the story yet, but now I know.
Making some progress on that in a couple of fronts, actually.
Now we can see why the Daleks are the most evil entities for them, for him.
They get more layered as the show continues, but yeah, you saw the start.
Okay, what kind of music do we want? Yeah. Question.
You know what? I would actually say the first chapter is so different from the others. I would begin with grim dark or perhaps adventurous.
Those are two different type of music.
So the Doctor is initially in a really bad mood when the chapter starts, and you'll find out why as you read it. But music that complements that is what I recommend.
That's more sad, I would say.
There's a little bit of action further into the chapter, though. So just to let you know, that's incoming.
This should be good.
Okay.
Let's see what this Respite is. Doctors orders. Which doctors? We know we have two doctors in the ship now. The Doctor stands alone in the TARDIS control room. From there, he is a black star and the TARDIS controls. It is a black expression, which hides the living fury within him. Failure! Utter and complete failure! Doctor wonders to himself how all this went wrong so fast. This was the actual mission outside of the homework too. The only hope this doesn't give the person a notation like this is commonplace for him. That sounds like the already went on another adventure.
Yeah.
Dr. closes his eyes and bows his head as he moves about what happened and what might have gone wrong. Well, to begin with, Dr. Orden knew he was entering into hostile territory for his mission. This began in one of the fleet ships of the Takexians. They are the robot ponies, right? The metal ponies.
No, it's some kind of weird race that stands upright and was in kind of environmental suit.
That's what I mean.
Oh yeah. Then yes, that. They're the ones that captured the Alphamians, which is the impetus to the Doctor's current mission.
It's funny how they are a mix between the Daleks and the Cybermen. If you think about that.
As a race, they were like pirates and merchants of the dirtiest sort.
So they like to sound inhabitants. The family goal was to secure the ship's manifest. He was hoping it might provide a clue on what happened to the kidnapped Alphamians. It was never a long shot. He was initially firing at this in the dark, because this was his first attempt to secure that information. But at the very least, he was hoping for clues that might narrow down his target to coerce him to have him find and deliver his promise to the Alphamian princess. Dr. Orden knew too that he would find other victims of the Takexian who were captured into slavery. He knew that, but he didn't expect to find this universe's modified version of the Ood race. The Ood? Is it an actual race in...
You can. Go ahead and look up a picture for it. That is a race that does exist, and by that spelling too. They kind of look like mind flayers.
Oh yeah, I kind of remember seeing them.
A very psychic race. They're often been antagonistic in the early parts of the roles, but if they're not enslaved, they're actually very peaceful, and they love to sing.
Yeah, I do remember seeing them. I don't remember which episode they were in, but yeah.
They were in several.
Once again, he could have now been victimized into a slave hold. Nail with me, yeah, that could be close enough.
Oh wow, you actually found a ponified version of an Ood race. Wow.
That's a mind player.
Alright.
This is also becoming a disturbing pattern, and the Doctor has nothing about this particular age, even in the universe of. It's an interesting note that the Ood race is also highly telepathy. That's an alpha male. It seems like someone's hiding in the market for telepathic slaves around the centuries. Whether these individuals or organizations have already fallen far out of favor with the Doctor. But what is important to note here is the possible reason for organizations like this. In the wrong hand, power like this might do a lot of damage. Take nothing of the psychological damage to the organizations themselves. What are they after? But if it's compared to no, even if part of him that's natural. In any case, he can't afford to ignore this. Let's realize the problem that the problem started before they even set foot outside the TARDIS during the last mission. It should be carried forward with the fact that she bought 6 crystals, she called rough stones. Of course. There's one more to make a clear separate, right? Here is a property. The stone would have to be set upon an level that surface then activated. In doing so, the stone would create a teleportation circle upon a flat surface. From there, they have the power to teleport anyone within the circle to another teleportation circle. And the other circle is already set and known to the user. The lawsuits according to her are known to be actually accurate, allowing the user to teleport themselves and open a teleportation circle. To do this, the user must hold an image of the missing pattern for the circle in the user's mind. I was about to say, what if there are multiple circles? But yeah,
well,
this is answered it.
There is something distinct about each circle.
Yeah. Then, while standing in the pattern of a teleportation circle, he summons the energizing circle in the standing upon the magical energy. There's not much power to it. Imagine this. I want to go to Diagonally.
The picture's kind of small. There.
It's from Harry Potter, but they were
Okay.
using the fireplace. It is kind of a magic circle that they can only teleport to different other circles, but they
Yeah,
are
kind of. Yeah, they use magic a lot in that series.
the also itself can even be included in the map. But in that case, the user can walk back if there is no longer a teleportation circle there. Okay, so you can set up the teleportation so when someone is chasing you, you can bring the circle with you.
Yeah, but if you do, you can't go back. You'll have to manually walk back.
I mean, when they
Or
are chasing you, you
what?
don't want to go back to begin with.
Right. And if you not plan to ever return, I don't think you want to leave the circle abandoned permanently there. She only
Yeah.
has 6 of them right now.
Wait, doesn't she need all 6 of them to make one teleportation circle?
No, they're all independent, but they can only work to each other, or
Oh.
another circle, or another circle if she happens to know the memorization of the arcane runes that's
Oh,
distinct
okay.
to each circle.
I thought you need the 6 of them in a circle to create the circle.
No, they each create their own circle, but they
Okay.
can only work to each other.
The guy wanted to leave one of the warp souls on the ship permanently. And the guy, at least one of the warp souls on the little adventure. I am not sure if the warp soul would work inside the TARDIS.
See why you think that.
And also, it is a very big security breach. If you would have that.
Oh yeah.
There's a reason why they would not want to leave the TARDIS door open. That's why those on the way mission always had access back into the TARDIS. For whatever reason, so long as the other warp soul can be placed on path and lower surface. And the user provides enough magical energy for that to position circle. The warp souls themselves can be pre-charged with one charge as well, but if used, the soul would have to be recharged to use that function again. Or provided with magical energy. Dr. Kelly also planned to leave one of her 2 floating spiker droids, Meet or Might, with vision, so they could communicate and monitor the young planet status from a distance. Then was accomplished just fine. The problem here is the TARDIS itself. The Doctor knew that the ship and others like it keep angry with the form of the physical and one-dimensional devices. The ships are nearly impossible. Just to open the doors and they made because the ships exist with their own quantum dimension. And that dimension additional devices to have interdimensional intrusion. Unless the right method is used to penetrate in the past. That's the whole point of having the TARDIS key. Right off the bat, Dr. knew Dr. Kelly's experiment was failed, and he warned her of that in advance. In the back of Doctor's mind, no, he was also thinking that there might be a way to design a bypass for the system, a way to tune each warp source so they could be able to penetrate the TARDIS interfaces. You don't want to do that, even if you can. You're not left behind to monitor vision and warp source. Work with them, as well as one behind in the ship, it will always be a simple warp away. No matter how far the crew goes outside the ship. That would also mean that every other resource left inside the ship remains accessible. Despite any distance they travel from the ship. So they would make a barrel folding.
It's almost like carrying a portable door with them.
No, it would be a mega falling from the TARDIS.
Not quite as easily accessible, but sort of, yeah. You have the ability to warp back, drop off your stuff, or pick stuff up, and then go back, return to the adventure.
I mean, you don't have to. You just put your home in, shout in that you need this, and this, and then Vision just brings it to your hand.
But if you're going to think of the ship in those terms, it is a substantially large amount of space to store stuff.
Yeah? I believe actually infinitely large.
Probably, yeah. Heck, Dr. Kelly's room alone seems like it might be that large.
That's why I realized that he should have devoted more time to focus on that project, and he meant to bypass Python before this mission ever even started. He had his thoughts in his hand already. He just needed extra time on it, and he could have secured a clear advantage for him and his crew around world. But no! That's not what happened. Doctor charged into a next ship unprepared, and got him nearly this time. Fortunately, his old crew was safe, but the old are they dead or just captured?
They already started captured.
Dr. Intermission, he would have all the time in the world necessary to solve this problem. It would be easy for him. His mechanics wouldn't give up the cargo without a fight, and indeed, they didn't. As soon as he and the Doctor's crew were detected, plasma energy balls got fired at them from multiple directions. What made this work? Well, they actually had to pass through hot and semi narrow corridors. For high-tech society, Takeshy has shown up a simple motive for the ship. But other than this making it difficult for his crew and him to dodge some of the plasma blasts, the valves and pipes in the halls were hot to the touch. I mean, they are wearing metal suits, so they don't really care. And of course,
there's more to it than that, but yeah, you're right. The Coloxians are not concerned.
And of course, because they like it hot. That's one of the main points. But why they wear the environmental suits when they go over their home world and ships. That was another thing. The ship was very hot. Oh, the ship was very sexy. And all the friends of him and his crew. He's kicking himself out right now for being so unprepared for this time. Maybe the final day in this coffin, however, to face in the cracks and suddenly remove themselves and threat. I mean, did he check the environmental notes before leaving the ship? Leaving the TARDIS? We know he can check it. If there's oxygen, how is the heat, how is the radiation? They have all the monitoring system in the TARDIS.
Yeah, right.
And they should have been aware of that fact, but at the time, he merely celebrated the fact that he had one less obstacle in his path. Not being shot at, but very good back then. It made it so much easier to get the range of the ship. But he got there, if he would have the ship manifest in his hand, as well as access to the main controls of the ship. He was at least out of the wood from the sand, where they maybe even steer the entire ship towards some lawful authority. And they would take care of the Takeshy as well as their former slaves. It seemed like such a good plan at the time. We had the bridge, and he could checkmate the entire adventure. So it no longer mattered what the Takeshy were up to themselves. Boy, was he about so wrong? He thought the Texans had allocated the ship to the various escape pods, and then sailed the ship into collision course with the local planet. From the planet that Justice had given them the oath from, and also means that anyone in the impact area of the down ship was also taken down. That was the epic failure of the Doctor and his team. Hello, Doctor! Dr. Quill. The Texan commander of the ship told him via holographic projection of the vision of the ship. Do not try to interfere with the steering of the ship. Your soaring device. You will find it quite impossible to use the base device at this juncture. Are they meaning about his storage screwdriver or...
No, the console itself.
Okay. Well, oh yeah, it was in the other one. The little when
Yeah.
he had the...
Right. His sonic device works fine right now, but they basically broke the steering wheel before they left.
But he had a screwdriver, he can fix it. He should
In
be able
time,
to.
yes, he can.
You see this entire ship just to get back at me? Are you insane? It was sounded as a holographic projection of the commander in horror. I bring you a message from High Command. Yes, Commander Benton. Thanks for warning, Doctor. We remembered it and make sure to make appropriate precautions for your next arrival. And don't suddenly enjoy the ship while you can. I'm sure it is well done. Ha ha ha. I imagine the mocking laughter in the end.
Could, yeah.
God bless you! Doctor shouted at the top of his lungs. I just imagined the production node with the roof hard enough to shatter into sparks. Curiously, it is a lot of steam as well, for some reason. I will get you for this, I swear it! Doctor, we need to go! The had cried out fearfully, and he almost hit the ship turning into the atmosphere in the alien plane. To the amazing large front view you crossed. He started to simply ride on the nose of the ship, and then no. More and more violent talking on the ship gradually also climbed. That is a very easy solution for this, which the Doctor is not thinking about. If the wounds are still on the ship, he can still get them out, get them into the TARDIS, teleport out on the planet before this already happens, evacuate everyone from there as well.
Well, he's running out of time, though, and the Ood are kind of spread out on the ship, plus the controls are currently damaged.
Or, if you are doing that, then go back into the TARDIS and move back just a little bit in time. He cannot change the fact that the ship is gonna be going down, because it already is happening.
That, I think that he would say that it interferes with his own history. If he succeeds to do that, why would he be there in the first place?
No,
never-
I mean, he wouldn't
do it.
He wouldn't change the fact that the ship is going down, but he could change the fact that there is anyone on the ship or the planet. Not on the planet, but on the impact area. He could evacuate them, so no one would die. But this is a moment, it's hard to think for that time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
For a moment, the soldier stood down as he hit with fury, but also tried to mentally calculate the last array of possible options to salvage this operation. He also tried to take control of the ship with his storage device, but as promised, The commanders of the ship were all in the mercenaries beforehand. Her didn't have sufficient time to prepare it from there. Doctor, come on, let's go! Someone cried as she made her way to the exit of the bridge. But waited for her friend there. From there, you shall past her. When they close up to her. Watching for the doctor, the sky indicated of the healing doctor's light injury. Gold as he smashed the holographic production load. She did this with a healing beam from her drone. Meat. Which greatly accelerated the natural healing rate of whatever target beam the beam happened to be aiming at. That was useful in time for the doctor, so he vowed to apparently remember that asset. It turned out it was wise for Dr. Kai to read this about healing the doctor, because he needed to make a full spin back to the TARDIS. If only he had access to the warp zone at the time, maybe he would have enough time to save some of the ooze along the way back to the ship. Yeah, at this time, he was wasting too many times trying to get the controls. If he actually started with trying to escape the ooze, he would have enough time to do that.
To him, it was really unpredictable that the Calaxians would go this far to try to take him out.
I mean, this is the Doctor's biggest force is the same as most of the evils in movies, that he tells the enemy that what he's gonna do. Yeah, I am your enemy now. Be prepared because I am coming. So I remember his journey back to his own ship. Also, this is what he did with the Daleks as well. Literally. And then
he can make that mistake from time to time.
Every time he did that. From what I remember. Not only because of the violent jockey of the ship increasing, but the packs of steam burst along the way back. Suddenly he had to dodge around or pass through the darn thing. Meanwhile, explosives full of metal sharpener burst all around them. Although not, Michael was seen on what looked like Respite with spider legs. And a single node armed with plasma cannons kept firing at them, and they made their way out of the ship.
There was a droid just like that in Star Wars, particularly the Clone Wars. I believe it was mainly on the side of the Separatists. But this one would look far more steampunk-ish.
You mean this one?
Yes. But can you imagine that as a brass sphere and you see whirling gears in the legs and all that?
Yes. However, not only Lord saw those attacks, but also the rest of her ship and the encounter as well. Something was to go on, and while they tackled one of the machines, then threw it at another, while she skimmed in the same rage. Even if people noticed this, after they made it back to the TARDIS, on the ooze had started a romantic song. From there, I suppose for a woman, that looked back, because she found the season of the song of the ooze. It is a farewell song, I assume. From what he could tell, it sounded like the ooze was celebrating their impending release of their spirits from the mortal coil. They accepted that gracefully, peacefully, and with joy in their hearts. It sang in unison, and a great harmony, a naturally traveling rate often can. if this girl was here, he would go in there and sing very off key just to throw them off.
Probably, yeah.
At this moment, the Doctor wanted to ask the old for forgiveness, but the song did not hold even a hint of malice in it. He said that he had already forgiven the Doctor, and his companions were a failure to rescue them, even before it occurred to the Doctor to ask for it. We might have even forgiven the Christians for that transgression in their affair. The old might forgive, but the Doctor is not going to forgive himself.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you could see why he needs a necessary respite.
Yeah, I can imagine the old thinking into this. Yeah, let's imagine that. They are thinking that.
Yeah.
The peaceful attendance of the last made the Doctor feel all the more guilty. The only consolation he could possibly think of was the old would gain their freedom back. In a way. Come on, Doctor, let's go! Someone cried out from within the TARDIS. With heavy pain and fury in his heart, the Doctor waved his hand back in the direction of TARDIS and charged right on him. That was a big failure on this part. Okay? I'm checking how far we are.
Not a long chapter. I would say you're about halfway already.
It's fine. Like in the present, the Doctor smashing most of his holes on the TARDIS control console, and then leads heavily onto it. The shoulder blades ordered him back as he leads into it, and lowers his hand. While it may have been extreme, the message of the Galaxian commander is clear to the Doctor. The intent of this camp truly was meant to kill the Doctor and his crew, but on the off chance that any of them survives, instead what it is known that they are also surrounded by those the Galaxians would consider mere commodities. The other crew would consider hostages, and the Galaxians are aware of this fact. This execution was staged to prove a point, and that the Galaxians are indeed willing to go with a smaller gun to the Doctor and or his crew, about that to make a move on another Galaxian ship, base, or territory. With that in mind, the Doctor needs to consider the next move carefully to avoid any further collateral damage. It is rare for the Doctor to be this furious at anyone, but this time, he's including himself. Someone wasting his plans up in the last mission. So what better plans he should have come up with? He's so angry for his failure and his arrogance. Once again, it is the other that paid the price, except he would too in his own way. Others like this could just collect on his heart ever onward. He has centuries, maybe even millennia to torture himself over this recent failure. And why not? He had already done things like this many times over, and with other events before this one. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I was thinking you were going to agree with that.
Doctor, says the Doctor's voice in the room. Doctor is her, the Doctor peeks back at her over the edge of his right shoulder blade. From there, she can only see the upper half of his right blue eye. It is currently very thin, very tiny. He is too livid with fury to speak, so he said, he just looked at her to signal that she has his attention. as much as he can give at this moment. With his attention, is that him? The crew leaves the galaxy vacation after the last mission, including the ship's captain. Especially the ship captain. The soldiers continue to stare at Dr. Kelly silently.
Can you picture that? What he looks like at that moment, looking at her?
Yeah? I can. I did not see him, but this is perfect for that.
Yeah, pretty good.
Dr. Douglas, Dr. Kelly insists as she floats a new lollipop into her mouth. It would be funny if he floated a lollipop into his mouth. I mean it. This is not saying Respite after so much psychological damage. What's going in the last mission? I will ask you to keep that in mind when charting our next course. That's another like, okay. But like, what is under me? Of course it's a no.
It's a gremlin.
Actually, no. I take that back. Actually, yes, I don't say yes. I exist. That's what
I wonder if you'll notice over time that she's the only one that talks to the doctor like this.
Yeah?
There's something going on about that.
And the only one who the doctor allows to talk like this. As the thought looks away from her and back into the TARDIS controls. From there, he rolls his eyes and moves his hand. It has to take until the moment location and time. One pops into his hand almost immediately. Also, one thing pops into my head immediately.
Go for it.
There's only one woman who can talk back to her.
Yeah.
You see the comparison, right?
Even he would agree that she's earned it.
They start opening his eyes again. They start working the controls. His silently is not so. He has to mentally accept quite a bit of effort to command himself into this action. Right now, he's so depressed and it is making him feel lethargic. But he forces his limbs to rest on anyway. He reminds himself that doing this is for the sake of his crew, and he would do anything for them. Thank you, Dr. Kelly expresses quietly behind him. And in the meantime, the song of the oud is still playing in the doctor's ears.
Yeah.
The doctor feels like it is he who should be taking her instead. After all, she is expressing a kind of unprofessional opinion about the status of him and his crew. He is the only one brave and strong enough to step up to the doctor, and this is about action on behalf of all the mental health. His love grows for her because of this. But right now, he finds it so difficult to express considering the fury he is recovering from. The doctor makes the final yank of a lever, and then it goes into action. Because of the noise the machine makes, it alerts the rest of his crew that they are on the way again. As a result, the doctor can fly back into the TARDIS main control room. Luckily, this TARDIS is working way better than it did in the first episode. When they were jogging around, even falling unconscious during teleportation.
It worked the worst with the third Doctor in the beginning because it didn't function at all for, I think, several seasons. He does eventually repair it, and I get the feeling that he learned a lot in the process. Like that was the first time he was constructing the ship from scratch.
I mean,
Thanks to that, he learned how to better repair it later on.
the Chameleon Core was not working to begin with, even in the first season.
I strongly suspect he never constructed the ship to begin with, but when he did rebuild it,
When he invented it.
oh yeah, you'll find that out way later on. But with the third Doctor, the ship was not functioning at all, and the Time Lords were not very cooperative in helping with that project because he stole it.
But then, wait. The Chameleon Core, I don't know what it is, actually. The one that makes them turn into different things from the outside.
Mhm.
Was not working in the first episode already. He remade it, and it still didn't work.
I now realize what you're talking about. Not the Chameleon Core, but the Chameleon Circuit, the one that disguises the ship into other things.
Yes, that one.
On the outside. Yeah, that often isn't the case, but there was an exception with the Sixth Doctor for a while, and even I haven't gotten that far. But he temporarily repaired it, and then the fans of the show complained, so it ended up getting broken again. I'll tell you, that's the truth of why it really got broken again. But I do remember a scene of the TARDIS fading into a garage, looking like an organ piano.
It became too much of a symbol. The blue bird box.
Correct. And way later on in this story, that does get addressed. But from the perspective within the show, instead of why things happen in reality here.
It's funny how he's actually playing the time police. So
that's basically basically the role the Time Lords had before they got corrupted and fell into the desperation of the war. Prior to that, they considered themselves police in order to preserve basically the sacred timeline, to make sure that it's not messed with too much.
I'm gonna assume the war is gonna be in the third Doctor, right?
There's another thing. Besides policing time and space, the Time Lords were also interested to learn from it. They sent out scout ships to gather knowledge and deliver it back to their homeworld so that others who are not traveling the TARDIS can still learn from it. That's the Time Lords in a nutshell.
That were the Time Lords in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Where and when are we now? Something that's told, no one knows. FC was recently awakened from a mythical dream. He is therefore by glory and irritable for the interruption. On the other hand, she thinks her part to act because wherever and wherever they are, might pose another security risk. She wants to be prepared for that. I feel like in the other rooms of the TARDIS, you can make it so you don't hear the teleportation noise, but she wants to hear
it. I would say it's possible.
The third person immerse your back into his soul, and the next one. Relax. We are someplace it's relatively safe this time. All of that, all of you can go, even Vision, and access to command supervision in the latter case. And then Vision goes back into her home, gets a cape, and I am supervision now.
Yeah, you got Vision and Supervision.
There might not be too many cats out there this time. And please, but I'm sure there is still plenty of things of nice things to bump into in the garden. Also, if any of you do go, I highly recommend dropping a point on this one. And myself, I will remain in the TARDIS for a little while. I'm working on something. Anyone who doesn't wish to go out there, may remain here, if they wish. Dr. Luke and Dr. Kelly, asking a message of order. I would like to borrow your warp stones for a little while. See if I can think over them enough to assure they can bypass the TARDIS into person. I want to be more earlier this time. Here we it. Dr. Kelly agrees with the accepting nod. You are happy to take point wherever and wherever we are? And I've been expressed questioningly. And why does it go to night? Ask her something. He then looks at the doctor as he asks. We are in Polymere, aren't we? Yeah, that's the obvious point where everyone is safe.
Relatively. You do remember some of the things that attacked the town before.
Yeah, I was about to say that they leave the toilet and see the library being blasted by Kirk.
But just in case there happens to be threats there are also some defenses that the town has already pre-equipped.
What defenses?
The heroes, the main six.
Ah, I told
And
you
anyone else that happens to be strong enough to help, like Starlight Glimmer eventually.
Yeah. I didn't mean to know when we are here, so.
Yeah, correct.
Probably know it's by me after season 9. According to the theory, the others exhibition widened their eyes in pleasant astonishment. Just like that, the mood of the cool just considerably already. Yay, there is something in my throat. Good. In response, Dr. just smile and fell in. A bit, then just turned to the right into the TARDIS invitingly. Oh my gosh, laughing gushes excitedly. I can't wait to show you all my little from time of the meal. You are all going to enjoy it, I promise. Also, there's muffins. We didn't want to check it out anyway, so we said I should look at the left eyebrow. And the exit of the TARDIS. My expression remained otherwise very serious. After all, this might be a to refuse to leave William for a while. But she goes up. Is it possible that this is the first time she is gonna meet Discord?
Discord? Well, it's possible, yeah.
I mean,
do know that
did she meet already him? Or not yet?
Do you mean Derpy?
No, Starwing.
Starwing. Oh, no. So far, she has not met Discord. None of them. Well,
yeah,
except for maybe Derpy has.
Yeah, this is the first possible time she could meet him.
Derpy might have met him twice. By now.
Maybe even more times.
Hmm.
Maybe even she is the only one who can normal letters and leave normally from the dimension.
Keep in mind that when you resume, you're done with that paragraph.
I assume I get to say this, yes. Of course you do. Having instantly great. That's why she might get to the finish. That's why you need to check this out on the man. She shakes her hand. You won't commit to his plan unless you also approve. Will you think about it for another moment before showing I say? Enough. You need to see the India as well. That's okay, it is the doctor. Knowing the rest of you are safe is relaxing enough for me. Doctor, I press his back. Doing something to have assured the safety in the future will also go a long way with my mind. Besides, I will be able to join you all out there too, in a way. But I've been trained as yes. What does he mean? He's gonna use the teleportation crystal. You may see, that's what I'm planning with the correspond. Go down there and see for yourself. Oh, he means time turner.
Yeah, yeah.
How close are we in town? So we check with the doctor. We are within, so we're pretty close. Somewhere private, I hope. Something goes further. The rest of the town and time might be peaceful. But materializing in the middle of many street, I disturb some of that peace, so I hope you keep that in mind. No place is perfect, but I'm reasonably confident our materialization front won't raise too much over record. Doctor assured, reassured. If necessary, I can let them move it again. I will invite you again, so we can communicate with you while we are gone. If you can propose it. I approve. The doctor agrees. Why did we meet and bite? There appears confusion. As far as I can tell.
Did you notice the spelling?
Yeah?
That time? Okay.
Because she doesn't know what bite is. As far as I can tell, they have nothing to do with food, or do they? The two guy shakes her hand, and laughing as she said, no, not bite as in B-I-T-E, but bite as in B-Y-T-E. The two guy explains. The term has more to do with specific quantity of digital information, rather than more than to read. In this case, bit is a small quantity of byte. It's only about 8. I still get it. Don't be admit with a confused blink of my eyes. Well, let me put it so you can see it. Let's see this muffin. This is 1 byte. If I take 1/8 of it, this is 1 bit.
Actually, while you're going on analogies, maybe you can use her own money system. It actually is called a bit.
I mean, yeah.
So a byte would be just 8 of those coins.
Yes. I can see that. You can apply it into acceptance. Oh wow! I just learned something interesting. But I'm in the remarks with a minor again. As a maid of all of us are on the spit now. 2 are solid, 2 by your side, and 2 unicorns. As a maid, this wasn't even possible until the can join us. No! You forgot one thing. One time though.
What are you about to say? They're about to say themselves.
Oh yeah, you are right. But enough here is amusement. Well, technically I am a magi, and not a unicorn. I'm actually...
Like adjusting nerdy glasses. Technically speaking, that's not exactly true. He's not canon.
Actually.
Technically, this is an olive branch.
Yeah.
Actually, he was holding a Quercus in that example. You could consider going for a little more brighter music at this point. The mood of the crew is lifted ever since they learned where they're going. That's even true for the Doctor, I guess. He's recovered enough to speak without being so furious that he can't speak.
We went for a super cheerful.
The moment, you don't have to come up with a theme song that's like for Ponyville, but you probably will in future chapters of this arc.
That's not sorry. There you go.
Pretty good.
Technically, I am a child at a unicorn. Even though the voice. It's okay, correct. Technically, there are some differences. For instance, as many I want to require last name per day. I want to evolve to that animal. We can also transport and play my far more easily. We use my agile to get money, and we live even longer, although this is my artificial means. Let's sleep, huh? And I'll be different. But you wanted far more thick and artificial money. Maybe that has something to do with it? Furthermore, now that you've left your home world, have you ever found in case in the sleep? Dr. Kelly lifted an eyebrow, insane as she said. You know what? That is a very good point, Padawan. Thank you for offering it. I should go to a science experiment to see if that is the case. This can make a wonderful contribution to science.
Twilight suddenly appears and says, "You are speaking my language."
On the subject of which, I am a time lord. Just to find out. So, do I still count? Let me see it is now. So she can leave most of her man forward in the last shot, as she said. Semantics?
Oh, hold on. Before you proceed, put up a picture of Derpy shrugging.
If I can.
Oh, you're gonna find it. There's plenty of them out there.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Most were eyes open.
No, I found the better one. This is better. There you go.
Yeah, semantics.
What? What are you saying you're going? I'm run out. Doctor ordered. I need a moment to privacy think about something. And work on a few projects. He looked at Dr. Kelly again. With no souls, of course. In your eyes is not true. The big rest of development. Putting me in a wonderful place to capture good vibration. I mean, he should always have the rescue storm with him to begin with.
Yeah, right.
And if you knew, I want to tell you the crystal in action. Those who can make it up. That information could also be useful. Speaking of which, I am making one of those toys with you? And I went asked Dr. Kelly cautiously. And not it have a chameleon for as well.
That's basically what he's thinking.
And of course, I always wish to bring one of my middleweight pets, because with them, I could gather so much information and disassemble. Dr. Kelly answered. I can imagine if that was a core with it. Am I gonna find it? No.
That's what I was thinking. Whatever you're looking for seems like it's difficult to find.
So yeah, there was one teacher in models which was capable of fake transforming. So we saw in zero form, which is this. But when everybody else was looking at it, they saw was this.
Intellect of Hour was well, at least what the image matches in for D&D of the other picture.
Yeah. It is us. And this one became a friend with us because we saved him. And for everybody else in the town, they saw again.
Okay.
I can imagine that with a drone. If they have like something.
If I'm thinking that Intellect of Hour is very psychic, then it might be a psychic filter.
Yeah,
their eyes see the correct information, but telepathically, the neural pathways between the eyes to the brain has been hijacked, and a different signal is replaced.
So
in your brain, you're seeing a different image than your eyes are physically seeing.
So it is like a psychic paper.
Yeah, really, it really is. Perception filter.
But then I his arms and pony wheel, and I've been tortured. I say slash mode in the mode. Ah. And then another boy goes by next to them. Oof! What did I hit my head into?
That probably could happen.
That's okay, I agree. Then notes to one of those droids. Watch. In front of my eyes, all the doors spin open. Here's a tool on its nose, and face from the side. She smiles suddenly and shimmers. Most of them can create their own reflection node. Using that, it can create immersion not only to add something, but also omit something that was already there. Anybody who looks at it will only see a reflection of the background, while the noise hides itself behind that wall of illusion.
Basically, invisibility.
So it's not perfect invisibility. Because if they move super fast, then you can see that, oh wait, the picture there is not moving, that's one area. It's shifting strangely.
It's hiding behind a picture that would show your perspective of the background relative to it, but it itself is not revealing itself, it's hiding behind that illusion. That matches the background so perfectly that it seems to blend in.
I mean, if I knew this, this is what they will see.
What she's describing actually is a very advanced version of camouflage.
Yeah? Most of the writing from the office computers is, but shows us the same sound as historical writing seems. Here is a number imposition and how the conversion both of these computing subjects for multiple times. She started to get upset about how upset this is making him appear dumb. If you say it can be easily seen now. The society iterates for the office benefit. Again! Out! The story man innocently. I can hear him shouting. They are still there.
Okay, what do you think of that chapter?
Okay, so we have not seen what happened. Kind of, we didn't see what happened in the last adventure. We got a recap that he failed. We don't know what happened to the planet. We can assume it was mostly destroyed.
The planet? I think the planet's fine, but the exact spot that got hit may have some damage, yeah. I mean, you got a big ship that we don't know exactly how big, but it struck that planet at terminal velocity relative to the gravity of that particular planet.
Yeah, that's why I said we don't know what happened to the planet because we don't know the size of the spaceship.
Jeez, if the gravity was very light, I wonder if the ship could just harmlessly bounce off of it.
I mean, there's a big difference between like an X-wing or a Star Destroyer.
But if this is anything like Planet Vegeta, and this thing was already shooting towards it as fast as that ship can go, oh man, it may hit with a lot of impact.
I mean, I can see them starting to roll towards the planet, not destroying the control panel. So I don't think they were just falling.
There's also a chance the ship may have burned up in the atmosphere, but it is kind of designed to be able to go through a planet's atmosphere up to a certain point. I would suspect a Calaxian ship tries to slow itself down as it goes through the atmosphere so it doesn't reach too much terminal velocity and really starts having shearing friction on its hull. But the hull could probably handle some pressure.
You know what? They don't care. They like it hot.
Right. We also already know that at least one of their ships is able to go underwater. So that also speaks to the potential endurance of the hull of the ship. There's a lot of pressure underwater.
Yeah. I would say even more pressure than in outer space.
We learned in this chapter too they like to rely a lot on steam technology. They like it hot. That in their ships or in their suits.
They love it hot.
This chapter also finally puts forward that, yeah, the Doctor attempted to make a step towards his goal that he got since the first arc.
I want to see that he is making a very big mistake. Again.
What is that?
Which is making something that can bypass the TARDIS control, the TARDIS defense systems.
Yeah, well, if he does that, then it's basically like making multiple keys for the ship. Except this one can get into the ship from a distance.
Yeah, so if they lose one of their souls, it's over.
Maybe he might be able to find a way to lock out a specific warp stone, should it get missing.
Just like you can lock down your back, you can tell if it gets stolen.
Something like that, yeah. I mean, and he's probably going to do it too. And the Doctor is normally very smart, especially when he has time to think and prepare for whatever action he's going to have.
Oh,
so
yes.
It's right.
If someone steals the stone, just move the other end of the stone into the outer space. Just nowhere. You can follow me here.
With this mission, you might say he got too excited, too impatient, too arrogant. And it does happen sometimes. I mean, he's also enjoyed so many successes before as well that sometimes you think, yeah, I'm prepared for the Calaxians. They can't stand a chance against me with all my new crew and my new crew member here. We got this. He probably entered this mission with that attitude. And then this happened. So this humbled him again. And obviously really upset him. Not just the Calaxians, of course, but at himself too.
Yeah, don't worry, we on this.
We got this!
You mean I told him that? But yeah, they had the break. After that.
Right. So, the remainder of this arc might be lightly easy to predict. I mean,
they are
the,
all
de-
staying probably in Ponyville for now.
the details would probably be when in Ponyville they would be. That might modify some things. Like at a certain time period on back, you had the Golden Oak Library instead of the Crystal Castle thing that
Yeah.
Twilight eventually gets. Some pit ponies weren't there yet. Or even other creatures. Like, you go back far enough, and then even Donkey Doodle wasn't there yet.
I mean, Loki arrived in the first episode, right?
No.
Wait, no.
But
About in the first season, I mean.
maybe.
But we,
well,
but we so picky, saying that, yeah, it's a new face, I want to be friends with you again, as well.
I actually think he appeared in the second season, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, but still we know that he arrived later.
Yeah.
With his wife.
Oh yeah, that was eventually fortuitous part of his journey. He finally met the love of his life.
But yeah, I don't like that the doctor is not taking a break. He is just working that, oh yeah, I want to make everything ready. And then he will not do anything. He will just work. And then they will come back. Hey doctor, have you come out at all? No, I'm still working.
As a result of what happened with the last mission, he's attempting to be more prepared for events like that next time.
Yeah, but his mind is too deep into it now. You know what would make him? If he went outside the Ponyville and someone in Ponyville started singing the same song that the Ood was singing.
That'd be heavy.
That would be heavy.
Think maybe
Can the
Pinky could do
Ood
it?
change shape?
As
No.
far as I remember, no, they don't. Though I remember seeing one episode where a human got transformed into Ood as punishment.
And then they would be like, thank you, now I am a full Ood.
Which was a race that he enslaved. So that has connotations. He was among the sellers.
He was Caxian.
Something like that. I remember giant screens in that episode where it shows how marketable the Ood are. And here's our new model. And then they're standing at a podium and spinning around while the text is all around them.
Huh?
It's like selling this brand new car!
It's my new Ood.
Yeah, something like that. Kind of messed up. Something else I remember about that race is they can be somewhat lethal because their little brains are hanging from a stem that's out of their mouth. And if they touch it to others, it can be electrified.
Ah.
But that actually is their brain. You crush that, they die. But the thing they're holding in their hands?
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna assume that he'll be Muffin in the next episode. Next chapter. There has to be Muffin. What was your last?
What? Yeah, I'll hold that. I'll remember that prediction. You have a high chance of being right. You know.
And we are going back. And we are coming back in a Monday. For you, it's Sunday.
Okay.
So, in 3 days.
I take it you think that Time Turner is also going to be involved in this arc?
Yeah, he has to be.
Okay. Well, do you think do you think they parked in his home again?
I think they should.
You would have known that if you didn't read
No, I
My
wouldn't
Little
have known.
Detour. You're right. But now that you have, it's like high odds that they probably parked in the same location. But this is before the event of My Little Detour. So that could be like Featherwing, Sternwing, Vision's first time that they went to Ponyville. And now they got Dr. Kelly too.
I mean, Sawing already knew that they are packing in time a lot in the other story, so it already happened before. This might be the first time.
Right.
But yeah,
that's why Derpy's so excited to show them around. She knows it's their first time and she really loves her town.
You will see where we are going, guys. You will see. But
I gotta introduce you to the Ponyville Spa too.
But yeah, see you guys next time. Bye bye.
You still got Discord there in the corner too.
He's here to cause chaos.
You do not have to get rid of him. He may eventually appear in this story.
And I said there's a possibility that they might meet him here.
Yep. Yeah. It's not exactly his home, but something he visits often. One place in particular.
But yeah, we are ending right here. Bye bye.
Go for it. Bye bye.